In recent months, Erika Kirk has become a frequent subject of online attention, not because of a single event, but because of how people are responding to her presence, her tone, and her visibility. Headlines describe controversy. Social media fuels speculation. But beneath all of this is a deeper question. How does a person become a symbol? And who decides what that symbol means? This is beyond the headline. Most coverage surrounding Erika Kirk does not focus on policy decisions or organizational changes. Instead, it centers on perception. How she appears, how she speaks, how she is received. Subtle cues become magnified. Body language becomes narrative, and slowly, a storyline forms. Often without a clear claim, but with a strong implication. Online, reaction moves faster than context. Short clips are isolated from longer speeches. Moments are looped repeatedly. Commentary builds on commentary. Over time, repetition creates familiarity, and familiarity creates belief. At that point, the conversation is no longer about what was said or done. It becomes about how people feel. This dynamic isn't unique to Erika Kirk. It reflects a broader pattern in modern media. Traditional outlets, independent commentators, and online audiences now operate in the same space, feeding into one another. Even disagreements involving other public figures, including voices like Candace Owens, can become absorbed into a larger narrative cycle. The story shifts from events to interpretation, and then from interpretation to certainty. What is often missing from these conversations is context. Public figures are operating under constant scrutiny. Every statement is dissected, every pause is analyzed. Grief, pressure, responsibility, and expectation are flattened into a single dimension, one that fits neatly into a headline, but not into reality. And when context disappears, speculation fills the space. The most important story here isn't whether people approve or disapprove of Erika Kirk. It's how quickly perception becomes narrative, and narrative becomes assumed truth. When reaction replaces understanding, we stop asking better questions. That's why this channel exists. To slow the story down, to separate reaction from reality, and to examine what's actually happening beyond the headline.